What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Miss Live 3D TV, back at you with another video. So, y'all, we already know what's been going on TGI Friday over there with everybody, with Arman and Al and Claudia and Funky Neva. And y'all, Tasha K has entered the building. So, Tasha K dropped some gems on her episode last night, y'all. Y'all watch this and tell me what y'all think about this in the comments, baby. It's getting juicier and juicier. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.
This is why Al called Funky. Play it one more time.
Hold on before you talk.
No,
Hold on, I'm on
you need to hear
live.
this. You need to hear this on live.
Hold on, people
This,
can hear you.
I don't give a fuck. When I tell you go back and watch TGIF tonight,
What happened?
Go back and watch TGIF tonight and call me back.
All right, bye.
That was a lot of information that Arman had in such a short time, which means somebody's been talking to him. The only person that talks too much is Claudia. I know. The first encounter with me, you run your mouth like liquid to me? You didn't say off the record? Me. We're talking about me here. We're not friends. We're colleagues. You talk about me on your show. I'm going to talk about you on my show. That's the dynamic of the relationship. We're not friends, right? You can take the comments down for a second. But here's where I have the problem with Arman. That was an amazing read, but it was very mean-spirited. It didn't come from a happy place. It didn't even come from a genuine place. It came from a place that sounds like you were fueled, and you're blaming Al for getting a talk show canceled when he's the one that helped to build the job that you have. You wouldn't even be able to sit there if it wasn't for Al. Al comes from TV. Despite Al having favoritism with management, he understands how to network within the television industry. Now, what you just showed as a very, very young personality to somebody that has favoritism is that you are sabotaging the show. Not only are you sabotaging the show, you're not strong enough to carry the show like Funky, and that's why they had to bring in a Lunel and a T.S. Madison, because you're refusing to do your homework. You're very great with the tongue, very slick. You can read a bitch down, right? But television is not looking for that. They're looking for people that are well-versed in a vast area of topics, and they're able to appeal to a certain type of audience that understands, okay, intellectual conversations. But for you to do that, I'm like, you haven't gotten any opportunities on the red carpet yet. They haven't asked you to host Dish Nation. She hasn't even introduced you to the president that she says loves her so much. But she fueled you to go in on Al because she was too bitch to do it herself. Right? Just like when she was talking shit about Funky, she was too scared to do it herself. She used you as the pawn, and because you're emotional and erratic and easy to manipulate, you went in talking about things you knew nothing about because you ain't been there long enough. And if you really got your eyes open, you will see that they're trying to replace you right before your eyes. Not Al, you. Very immature. And I'm like, you don't realize that the executives are watching you? You don't care? What about relationships? What about you working long term in this? Because the YouTube channel is not YouTubing like that. You're not making that kind of money. And weren't you the one that sat down on your show when Funky decided to mutually part ways with Fox Soul and said that was crazy? Who would be dumb enough to give up $250,000? That is crazy. So what's crazy is you being a gun for Claudia to blame everything on Al, because he knows how to keep it cute on camera and be messy behind the scenes. That's what happens in every job. You keep it cute on camera, we got to get this check. But behind the scenes, I'm going to drag you. But you did it on that man's birthday. He has favoritism with these white folks. And you didn't even realize that you was being used because you dark. No, that wasn't no roast. That wasn't a roast. That was very intentional. And the reason I know that is because I've talked to most of them, including this messy heifer. Now, this will be the last time I speak on this. For him. I had dinner with Claudia, and Claudia did ask me, who should I recommend? I personally told her, without any ill intention, if you're trying to replace the type of energy that Funky gave, it has to be Arman. Aside from our 42-day relationship of being mentor and mentee, and he was doing the same thing he's doing on Fox Soul, the same thing he did to T.S. Madison, people give him an opportunity, he finds a way to sabotage it, okay? So work with me here. It gets too messy. And so she was already irritated with Funky because they were going back and forth. And then she was irritated with Al. And she's like, I really don't want no more gay boys. I'm just done. I really want a heterosexual person. I said, well, if you're looking for that energy, this is my recommendation. Personally, no shade or anything like that. I think he's awesome for the job and he will grow into the position. At least I thought he would. And so he's been over there. He's been trying. But I think just when people just don't want to expand their knowledge, and it's only so far you can go. Funky was well vast in his thoughts. He could cover a variety of topics and do it in a very intelligent and articulate way. That's what made him a very strong personality, stronger than Al, stronger than Claudia. Period. He carried the show. That is no shade at all. That is the actual truth. It's facts, okay? Now, you guys may not like Al at all. He may get on your nerve. But the simple fact is, whether Al is DL or not, whether he's out front with his sexuality or not, Al has been working in TV and working with white folk for a very long time. He knows how to keep a job. Al don't come from the internet. Al comes from television, okay? Now, yes, the internet is a beast in itself. It's its own media. There's really no comparison between TV and internet, but he operates very differently because he's worked for people. Arman comes from a world where you don't work with anyone, but sometimes in order to get ahead, you do have to, with me, with TS, with Jason Lee. The list goes on, with Jessica or XOXO Gossip Girl. The list goes on. The same problem. Somebody's doing me wrong. Why are people doing this to me? She's not loyal. That was his story with me. She's not loyal. What do I owe you? You came to me, you asked me to mentor you. I did that as I do with everybody. I saw you live drunk, throwing shade and dragging me. I cut you off. That was it. Why would I continue to help somebody regardless if you apologized or not? You showed me who you were in those 42 days, and I believed you. You got mad at T.S. Madison because she didn't invite you to Thanksgiving dinner. Dragged her. They moved you off Facebook because you dragged them. He has problems with rejection. Now, here's what has been going on. Claudia don't like Al. She personally told me. Claudia don't like Funky. She was tired of working with gay boys, specifically Fs. Per me. That ain't no allegedly on that. We had dinner. We talked about it. The same night when she told me she was friends with Jay-Z's alleged ex. That ain't here no more. She X'd off, okay? And quickly got amnesia. Now, here's the thing. They ended up giving him the job by default. She wanted TS because she vibes with TS. The numbers have been going down because he's not strong enough. And he's not developing himself enough because he's only skilled in one area, which is female rap, right? You're a man. We need a man's perspective. And so what's happening is Claudia is very messy. Claudia talks about everybody. This is why Funky got energy for her. This why Al called Funky Dineva doing this. Play the video of him calling Funky. Let's go.
Hold on.
Okay? Because here's what happened. Claudia spends a lot of time on the phone kikiing with folks that she don't really know. Okay? And Arman is an easy target. You tell him something, he's going to take it in because he's an energy absorber, right? Okay? He's going to take it in and he's thinking he's going to fix the problem, but instead he don't even know when he being used. He doesn't know. So when it was Al's birthday, Al should have been able to celebrate his birthday, regardless of what workplace problems y'all got. Fox Soul is paying all of them a lot of money. They are the hottest show over there. Nobody can take that show from y'all but y'all. Not him, not her, not you, y'all. And as Black folk, it's a reminder that we still have a long way to go when it comes to working with people, me included, okay? Me included. But I think I've came a long way.